Hi guys, Wade again. It's just hit the cold part of the Canberra winter, so I've got to do a little bit of work on the van, switching over the heater pump switch that's in the engine bay to allow heat into the cabin because Frankie's driving the car during the week, and also I wanted to show you the quick install I made of the 1000 watt inverter and what that's meant to us. So for anyone who has an older T4, I think mine's a 98 short wheelbase, and it's quite common to have to use the pliers to change the temperature. Takes 30 seconds and is hundreds of dollars cheaper than the actual replacing the part. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video.
So here's where I've installed the 1000 watt inverter. It's got direct connection straight to the two 100 amp hour AGM batteries, connected to give it the large power draw. We've also managed to secure a very cheap 500 watt blow heater, which is only 2 or 3 minutes and the whole van heats up. Not sure if I've actually shown the van in its day setup format. This is how it is here, with the mattresses up to the side and the middle joining board over here, secured up against the wall, and just with a cheap seat organizer etc. located over there, fire extinguisher etc. The fridge is normally here in the middle for us, and the bed sort of comes out here for a full-size bed. Bear in mind this is a short wheelbase model of the T4. So the last part of the video I just wanted to show you what we have to do, which is a common thing for all T4s. The mixers in the middle of the dash over here for the air, the temperature strips out, and it's about $600 to replace the cogs, where you can do a 20-second change with a pair of pliers. So I'll show you how to do that now. So I'll give you a quick look at the engine bay on the older T4s. It's 2.5 litre petrol, and I don't know if I've shown you before, but under here is this little magic box. That's the split charge relay. So when it senses the alternator is running, therefore the engine's running, it connects the two wires you see here, connects them as a single circuit, and charge flows to the rear of the rear two batteries. So if they are if we're driving, it's providing a charge to the rear. Now anyone that's actually had a T4 knows this space well. Here's the switch. So in your car, when you pull or change the temperature, it pulls this lever forward or back, basically turning off the flow of hot water or the heating element. On mine, as I said, the cogs have been stripped, so I have to do it manually. As we're moving into the Australian winter, it's a whole 1 degree outside now, 1 degree Celsius, and yeah, so the way I remember is lever to the front or towards the radiator, it is cooler, and if I switch it back to the back with a pair of pliers, it comes back this way. It opens up that valve and allows the hot water to flow and creates the heat inside the cabin. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll also do the usual checks of water and oil. And you can see here we've got the head mounted water, the coolant reservoir. Because we've been doing some long trips, I need to keep an eye on it. It's an older vehicle, and it's one of the first things that come up on the dash, but it looks nice and full. Usually I put a torch at the back to see the exact level. I'll let the engine run for a little bit soon and check the oil. But today the main thing I want to do is switch that over, because Frankie needs to drive the car next week, and it is freezing here in Canberra. So sorry about the light flicking around. For those that remember, a couple of weeks ago we had a burst, or a couple of months ago now, nearly 6 months, we had a burst coolant hose that resulted in a catastrophic failure on the side of a road. That was actually this hose here that has been fully replaced, and it's hose clamped in place etc. Yeah, so that was much fun. I will now
turn that switch over. Unfortunately, with this position, I can do one of two things. I can make the change that's needed, or I can fill. Not necessarily the two. So there, I've now put that switch in the upright position, which should see us open up that heater pump there, or sorry, heater switch there, to allow the water to flow. Yeah, thank you. I do have a couple of things planned later in the year that I'll bring you up to speed. Also, a bit of a surprise, the van is actually up for sale. For no other reason other than next year I plan to spend about 6 months living in Asia, and I'd rather have the money there and come back and build something, maybe a Sprinter or something a bit bigger when we come home. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share it. Thanks!